And we are back. All right. Now, here we go. So, as you may or may not know, the Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey, has stepped down as CEO of the company and moved over to Square. Now, 2 days after he left, he renamed, well, he didn't, but the name of Square has now been changed to Block. So, Facebook and their operating company has changed their name to Meta. And now, here is the head of one of the other largest social networks in the world, departing his position at Twitter to go work on the payment space and changing it to also have a moniker that is basically signaling this switch into blockchain and the metaverse and payment systems. So Square has changed their name to Block, and they also own a bunch of different companies. Now, in this move, right, they have said that they are going to start looking at a more holistic ecosystem of payment infrastructure. And for us in the financial services industry, that should perk our ears up because we, as mortgage professionals, that is the world that we live in. Now, there's this really interesting article from Wired talking about how Jack Dorsey becomes a blockhead. But if you go down and you look at this article right here, right, they're talking about the name being about building blocks and making those building blocks about all of the different systems that they have. So in this article, it lists out the different companies that they have as part of this. And there is obviously a social media company that they have great relationships with in Twitter. There is the payment service, which is Square, which originally started as that little thing that you could plug into the bottom of your smartphone so that you could take credit card payments on your phone. They also have Tidal, which is a music streaming company. And so what they're looking at doing, in my opinion, is starting to bolt on all of these very interesting payment services in order to actually get a sticky environment that you can use on your social media. So imagine being able to buy things directly from your Twitter feed. Imagine being able to send money to your friends and your family directly through their Twitter profile. Imagine being able to share music or to be able to trade NFTs directly to people through your social media accounts and having that as a cohesive experience without having to use all of these different separate apps, having them all rolled into one. Now, what does this have to do with mortgages and what does this have to do with your mortgage business? Well, as these companies, some of the largest companies in the world, certainly the companies largest in North America and in our economy, they are going to want to wrap up all of the different financial services products. They're going to want to wrap up all of your monthly payments, the payment for your cell phone, the payment for your car, the payment for your insurance, the payment for your mortgage. All of these roll-ups are going into an ecosystem where they want to be the centralized hub where your money flows in and then your money flows out. And so as we look at the mortgage world, we need to understand that these technology plays are in effect, and we need to get in front of our customers and our consumers so that we have a relationship with them and that we sit in the advisor role between them and their technology, because we in the mortgage industry all understand that you cannot just go get a mortgage with a click of a button. It's a far more complicated process than that, and people need that guidance and really value the guidance of an advisor walking through the process with them, making sure that they're getting the right product, the right terms, the right rate at the right time, all of those wonderful things. But it's our job to get to the consumer first. And that comes from networking with your past customer database and making sure that you're top of mind so that they come back to you when they think about mortgages. It's about networking with your referral partners, like your realtors and your financial planners and your investment advisors and your insurance advisors, making sure that all of those people know when their clients have mortgage needs, they send them to you. And the third is direct to consumer advertising, so that when somebody is interested in a mortgage, they find you online and they come to you so that you can start that process, beating the direct to consumers, which are coming in the future. And hands down, the best way to get the highest quality leads available in the mortgage industry is to get yourself on the front page of Google in your local marketplace and get 5-star ratings and reviews from your past customers and your referral partners, so that when people Google you in your local marketplace, they find you on the front page. This is what it looks like. If I go on and I do a search for mortgage lender on Google, or in this particular case, DuckDuckGo. Well, actually, here, let's use Google just so that you get an example. Here we go. When we head on over to Google, which is where almost everybody is doing their searches, and then we do a search for mortgage lender here, you're going to notice these ads that pop up at the top, those 4 ads, and then there's this map. This is what we're talking about. This is where the highest quality leads come from in your local marketplace. And these ratings and reviews are driving purchase decisions. And it's very important that people in your local marketplace find you on this map placement and get these ratings and reviews. And if you want to know how to do that, how to build up your reviews, how to get ranked on the front page, and then how to use advertising so that you have a faucet of leads that you can turn up and turn down, I have a presentation for you. If you go to chriswebinar.com, you can register for free. It's roughly an hour long, and I show you exactly what we do in order to get our clients ranked on the front page of Google. These leads are the highest quality leads that you can generate from online marketing, in my opinion. They pick up the phone and they call you. So there's no complicated funnels behind it. It's just make sure you're picking up the phone and speaking to these people. And the closing ratio on these leads is ridiculous. We have clients that are closing 1 out of every 5 to 6 phone calls that they're getting from Google from this source. So now is the time to be putting these in place. Now is the time to get ahead of the technology. It's moving incredibly quickly. And we need to make sure that we are building the relationships with our past clients, with our referral partners, and with your third best referral partner, which is Google. You've got to get on the front page there in your mortgage business. So hope this helps you, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Have a great day.